Hello, everybody. Welcome back. This is Not a Role Model podcast, and we are on episode 4. And boy, did you pick a fucking doozy! This episode is super crazy. Got a good bunch of good, great stories, all dealing with the police. And with all that said, let's light this bad bitch up. So the story I'm gonna start on today. Story about my friends and I. We're having a little get together, just our friend group, at a friend's parents' house, so just his house. The setup, parents were out of town. Our friend, he's gonna stay with another guy in our friend group. So the parents told the neighbors no one should be at the house. So there's the premise about it. But fucking hell, we're trying to party, so we can try to sneak to the house with as little detection as possible. So we head there at night. It's dark out. We don't park in the driveway. We just park like around the corner in the neighborhood, down the street. Use the back door to get in. So we get in, get all set up. We smoke some joints, start drinking some beers, some mixed drinks. We've been having a good time. We're playing music. We're fucking shooting the shit, just normal party shit. And then all of a sudden, a fucking knock. A fucking knock at the door. We very quickly, but obviously very drunkenly as well, turn all the lights off, hide behind furniture, and obviously the person who knocked saw all the lights turn off and probably heard us slumping around trying to hide behind shit. So we do all that. Our fucking hearts are beating pretty fast. We send somebody up. I don't remember who it was, but somebody goes up to the door to like look out like the little like window that it has on it, like that little piece of glass. No one's fucking there. No other knocks. So we still keep the lights off for a bit, and we're just kind of waiting it out, looking around other windows, seeing if there's anybody else. Doesn't seem like it. So we decide to continue to party. And that ended up being a very bad idea. Turns out it was the neighbors who knocked. And obviously when the lights all went out and they heard all the people shuffling around, they got very suspicious. And so we were just waiting in the fucking house for a little bit, and everyone's getting very paranoid. One of our friends, uh, he decides, "Fuck this! I'm not waiting here. I'm not getting in trouble if it comes to that. I'm leaving." So he just fucking bolts out the door, runs as fast as he can. He books ass to his car, and then fucking peels fucking rubber, burns rubber out of the neighborhood. He's gone, and so we're just kind of sitting there like, "Fuck!" Like shit. Should we have gone too? Like, I don't know. But so we're super paranoid right now. And so since the neighbors had knocked and they saw all of us doing that shit, the lights turning off and heard all the noise, they were very suspicious. Like I said, they called the police. Um, we obviously didn't know that at the time. So we were just out on the deck. We were smoking cigarettes and some joints when we see those boys in blue, those fucking flashing red and blue lights, and oh my god, just like that one song when it's like someone's just like about to do something and it's like quiet, quiet, and it goes run, that song. That's what it was like. We fucking dashed back inside, turn all the lights off. We didn't have a fuck ton of lights on this time. It was like one light, so we fucking turned those off. We hide all the fucking paraphernalia, any kind of weed, some joint papers, a bowl or whatever, and we hide all the booze. And we hide all that shit in the fucking basement storage room, like in a tote. And so we just kind of put that in there and we hide in the basement and we wait. We wait and wait. And all of a sudden we hear footsteps. We kind of like peek out the windows of the basement, trying to see what's walking, who's walking. Fucking light. A light just out of nowhere just appears. He turned his flashlight on. A cop did. And they're not using fucking shitty flashlights that are from like fucking Walmart. They are fucking using, it's like a spot, it's a goddamn floodlight, basically. And fucking one of our friends had to like fucking dive behind a couch or like some kind of fucking chest or a table because the fucking cop shined a light and it literally almost beamed right on the kid's face. So he fucking dived. We all just kind of fucking are just hiding behind shit. The cops are going around every window, shining lights in to see if anything's like, if anybody's in there, probably, if there's anything broken, probably looking for like a point of entry for like a burglary or something. And so we watch them as they search, and they don't find it. They don't find us. They never see us. But we were fucking so scared, and you can basically hear our heartbeats. And so basically, they were going around the whole basement, and they would shine a light in one window, and then go on to the next one, and we would just kind of like crawl or creep, go to the window that they just left, and then like repeat. We were following them to see what they were doing. So they didn't see anything. We all the doors were locked, so they couldn't just like open it and say it was open or anything. And they eventually leave, but we still wait. We wait for about like an hour or so. Nothing really happens. So we decide we're busting the fuck out of there. And with success, we didn't get caught. So fuck yeah. That was a super, super fucking intense time, but we made it. We didn't get busted. So there's this next story. Not me. It's just one that I found on the internet. Okay, so the story goes, this is a crazy one. It's a little bit long, but it's fucking crazy. This specific cop encounter, it's about two kids, freshly 16, him and his friend, freshly able to drive, freshly out on the road, decide they're gonna go to a girl's house, get some drinks, have some beers, fucking smoke some weed, just hanging out, chilling. So it's night. They get to the girl's house. No parents home. Fuck yeah, everything's good. They all start playing beer pong, turning the music up. Probably, we're gonna say that they were listening to T-Pain, definitely. Or no, let's say they were listening to Shots, Lil Jon. That's the one. Shots, 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 shots. Everybody. Okay, so they're fucking playing beer pong, fucking drinking brews. Eventually they bust out a pint of whiskey, taking some shots. And then they see it. Shit. You remember this feeling. You fucking see the fucking headlights in the driveway. It's your parents. Fuck. You definitely remember that feeling. That was a fucked up feeling. So the fucking parents get there. They obviously scramble, hide all the beers, shot glasses, everything they can. It's probably not likely that they hit everything, but they act innocent. And the girl's mom comes in, and it says she literally said hello, and then just went upstairs to go to her room. What? What? I guess maybe she didn't give a fuck. I guess maybe. I guess this seems like that's what it was. But they were good. So they go downstairs, crack open some more fucking brews, drink some shots of whiskey. Sadly, it's shots of whiskey from a pint of Jack. So, ugh. But they get a little more wasted, end up wanting to go smoke some fucking weed. So, to the two friends' amazement, the girl goes upstairs and literally asks if they can smoke weed. And the fucking holy shit, the mom said yeah. What? The mom said yes? What? My parents would never do that shit. They would fucking smack me upside the head and be like, you fucking crazy. So they fucking head outside, they fucking hit up the bong, hits from the bong, and toke it up, finish, they head back in. obviously now devising a plan to get some fucking food for those goddamn munchies. They decide, the two friends, they're gonna drive. Oh my god, they're fucking gonna drive to get food. Fuck, that's that's not good. They stumble their asses. They stumble their asses to the car and decide to test. Holy fuck! They decide to test to see if they can drive around a cul-de-sac. It didn't go well, so they decided to just park on the in front of the girl's house on the side of the road, and they're just gonna fucking kick it, fall asleep there. Well, it's all sweet dreams and lollipops until a very hard knock comes at the fucking window, and bitch, you guessed it, it was the cops. The friend driving, he wakes up first, talks to the police. They ask, obviously, if have you been drinking tonight? Are you drunk? And this kid says his friend's got to be a smartass and says, "Yes, officer, I had a glass of wine at dinner." The fucking balls on this kid. That answer definitely not taken well. That's common sense right there. So second cop knocks on the passenger side window, opens the door to shake the passenger, the other friend, and the kid gets awoken, but he's so fucked up and he's still half asleep when the cop asks him if they've been drinking. He goes, "Oh yeah, officer, oh yeah." And then the cop fucking keeps going with it. He rolls with it. "You been smoking tonight?" "Oh, a lot. Oh yeah, we've been smoking a lot." Holy shit, this fucking kid just snitched on himself 2 times. Fucking the cops fucking go back to the car. The fucking other friend, the driver, shakes that kid awake. "You just fucked us." "Wait, what are you talking about?" "You told him we were smoking and drinking." "Oh fuck, I don't even what? I don't even remember doing that, dude." Yeah, you fucked up, dude. The kid was probably still just half asleep and just too fucked up. He just didn't even know what he was saying. So the parents get called. Luckily, the parents get called. You guys lucked the fuck out. A lot of people would have just gone to jail. Uh, Only one of the kids' mom's parents answer. So that mom comes and gets both of those kids. She gets there. The two friends get in the car while she's talking to the police. And during that, the mom's boyfriend turns back and asks the two friends, "You did all this for a white girl?" And he says, "This motherfucker's white." Why does he care? What the fuck? That's hilarious. But yeah, these two dudes got super lucky being able to just go home and not in the fucking back of the police car. You guys fucking lucked out. Okay. Ah, Jesus. But for this next story, moving on, not nearly as bad. It's a story about me, but it's definitely upsetting. Definitely upsetting. I don't like. I get upset when I talk about it still, but okay. So picture a cloudy day. It's raining a little bit. Nirvana's playing quietly in the background. A perfect grunge dream. But to be honest, I probably was listening to Nirvana. But I just gotten gas and I was driving to a friend's or something, jamming. When I get lit up, I just made a left-hand turn on a green arrow. Wasn't speeding, used my blinker, so I'm wondering what the fuck. I get pulled over, and the cop comes out. It's a lady cop. Great. Kind of biased because the only encounters I've had with lady cops, they've all been fucking mean. And biased, obviously, because I was doing fucking nothing. So I'm a little bit upset already. She even said that I wasn't even speeding when she pulled me over. But apparently, I was breaking the law by having my air freshener hanging on my rear view mirror. What the fuck? I had never heard of that. Never heard of anybody else being pulled over for that. To this day, nobody else I know has ever been pulled over for that. She said it was obstructing my view. That's retarded. But of course, that's not the first thing she said when she got to my car. The first thing she asked was if I had any illegal drugs or alcohol in the car. I fucking said no. And I'm pissed now because she just immediately thinks that. And she asks why I'm not looking at her, making eye contact. I kind of get more upset and I just say, "Here, look." And I fucking face her with my eyes bugged the fuck out. So she can just look at the whites of my eyes. Like, these are white, motherfucker. And my eyes weren't red. And she got defensive. And I guess you could call it defensive, I guess. And asked why I was so upset. And I looked at her and said, haven't you been watching the fucking news? You shoot people for no reason. I don't like you. Now, granted, this lady probably she could have been the best cop in the entire world. Probably never killed anybody. Always nice, but she was just having a bad day with me with today and just took it out on me. Maybe I don't know. But I fucking was pissed for a couple reasons, and I overreacted and said that. You probably should never tell a cop I don't like you. But I knew she fucking probably pulled me over because I look like a fucking dude who follows the Grateful fucking Dead. Definitely at that time, my fucking hair was like past my shoulders. But it's obviously true to an extent, but still, it's not a fucking reason to be pulled over. I didn't get any ticket or anything. She just gave me a quote unquote warning. But fuck that. But yeah. So this next story, moving on. It's all about not getting caught. So it is an encounter with the police, but I don't fucking talk to him in this one. Uh, so I feel like most people know what ding dong ditching is, but if you don't, it's just ringing a doorbell and like at night you ring a doorbell and you run away or like hide and just watch them come out and like freak out or get mad or look confused that nobody's there. But this particular time, my friends and I were ding dong ditching at like 2 a.m. and we had gotten like a rise or reaction out of this one guy, so we just kept on doing his house over and over, just fucking with him, and just stupid teenager shit. We're assholes, but we did it so much, the people call it the fucking police. So we were like running around backyards, and we were like about to like run past like a little opening when we see a fucking spotlight, like an actual floodlight this time from a cop car. They were looking through backyards, looking for us, and so we were fucking diving like on like getting our hands and knees crawling like we were in the fucking military. Our fucking uh our clothes were just fucking grass stained and fucking muddy as fuck, but it was hilarious and it was a great night. But we didn't get caught again, but not recommending it, but being chased or looked for by police was a fucking super adrenaline rush. And this isn't the only time that's ever happened. So it's pretty fun sometimes. But if you think that's crazy, wait till you hear this. I hope you didn't think that was crazy. That was fucking ding dong ditching. But it was a slow, boring night. But luckily, I happened to get a call from a buddy, and they were gonna go longboarding. And so fuck yeah, I was gonna go. I love skating, and they were gonna go to a paved bike trail, and it's I can't remember. I think it might be called the White Pine Trail. I think it is because it goes from like Grand Rapids to Rockford. It might be like I want to say 20 miles like away when you start from well, like the parking lot I always went to. I don't know. I think it's kind of closer to Comstock Park. No, I have no idea, but I think it's like a 20-mile bike ride. It might be 10, but it's like a 20 mile bike ride to get to that town. So we were gonna do it on longboards, and we were gonna do it at like midnight or like 1. So obviously I was gonna go, but the best part, it was gonna be a skate journey with a backpack full of fucking brews. So it was 2 a.m. We get to the parking lot, we get our boards out, we fucking start off, and so it's just a long fucking peaceful. Nobody else is on the trail. You're just skating, drinking beer. We got a portable speaker, one of those JBL ones, so it's fucking good. But we get to that little town, Obviously, again, 2 a.m., nobody's outside. So we just skate around the town. It's cool. It's like scenic, peaceful, blissful. And then we get to this like industrial building, and we hop the fence to get into like their little compound, and we climb a ladder and get up on the roof, sit up top, bust out some brews, smoke some cigarettes. We just have it. Pretty sure we actually had a meaningful, like deep conversation, like about life. And I don't remember what exactly we talked about, but I do remember it was one of the best nights, and it was fucking super serene. It's fucking peaceful. It was just a super good night. I definitely won't ever forget it. But just made me really feel alive that night. But it was awesome. We drank some beer and talked. We just had a great discussion. We decided to get off, and we just skate around the town a little bit more, and then we see like on the other side of the town, down a road, there's another group of dudes, and they're skating, and we're like, oh fuck. See them, we like watch them go by for a little bit, and not for we watch them go by quickly, and then we fucking see a fucking cop car go by, and we're like, oh shit. And so we fucking skate. We try to skate back to the trail to get back to the car. It was gonna be a long way back, but fuck that. I'm not talking to the police right now. And I had a backpack full of beer. I'm not 21. But so we fucking start booking it, and then a second cop car, he sees us and he starts coming towards us, and so we kind of split up. All three go in two different direction, and I end up finding like a patch of bushes, and like I just said fuck it. I dived. I fucking dived right into the fucking bushes. I fucking cut my fucking face right above my eyebrow, so fucking blood was just running down my face. Uh, but in all seriousness, that was pretty badass. So I like peek my head out. I'm still hiding. I can see the cop, and he goes one way, and so I go the other way. And as I'm going that way, I like see one of my friends. We link up. We see the other friend. He's a little bit behind, but he's making his way. He's gonna make it. So we all start heading towards the trail. It's at a little meeting point. We all get there, meet back, fucking put the tunes back on, and fucking just skate back. Didn't even get fucking touched. Never caught us. So yeah, that was a fucking great night. And yeah, encounters with cops. It can be fucking crazy. But like I said in a past episode, I got a lot of my craziness out uh at and during high school. I still do some crazy shit sometimes, but it's not nearly as bad as what I did, and I do not condone anything that I've done. What can I say? I'm not a role model. Hey. But that's the podcast for today. Hope you had a fucking great time. I know I did. And check in next time. I'm gonna have more stories for you every Sunday and Wednesday. Peace out. Adios.